What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have one of the most unique diecasts from 2014. It is a Bill Elliott Nationwide Series test car. Yeah, one of the most random diecast releases in 164 history. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alright folks, here is a closer look at this diecast, and a lot of y'all probably don't even know this diecast existed. It is literally one of the most random car releases ever in the 164 release, or 164 scale. This was, I think, the testing for Daytona, hence the Daytona box, but what's fascinating is it says Daytona 500. This is not a car for the Daytona 500, this is for the Xfinity series, or Nationwide then Xfinity series. So, I'm guessing they ran, they just made the same box design for some of the test cars they made in 2014, which I think they made at least a couple of them. Maybe a Dale Jr. one or something. But yeah, definitely a really obscure diecast. You know, test cars used to be a lot more common years and years ago. The last test diecast to be made was obviously the next-gen ones in 2022. But before then, oh boy, I don't even remember. Maybe 2018 or 2019. Got Bill Elliott there with number 5 test car. Got the 2014 Camaro. That's it. That's the name of the diecast. You have track tested there, which is pretty cool. And here's the bottom of the diecast. So I'm going to go ahead and carefully get this Bill Elliott diecast out. I'll be right back. Alright folks, here we go with today's diecast review. Of course, picked this one up from our good friends at Circle B Diecast. Surprisingly, this car is still in stock over there. A Bill Elliott Xfinity diecast is crazy. But hey man, it happened. And he even got a diecast made in 2018 as well that he actually ran at Road America, which was awesome. So this diecast here, I think it was like $4 or $5 over there at Circle B. You can tap in if you want. You don't have to. You could use the promo code you'd like. You don't have to though. But I mean, hey, what a cool little diecast. Like this would look great in a shop diorama or something, in your collection. This would look freaking cool. So you have no name on the front windshield here. No, not even a Nationwide banner, so that's kind of interesting there. You have this beautiful matte finish to the entire car. They knocked it out of the park with this test car look. It looks really, really nice. Just a simple, kind of a powder coat gray to it. You go to the front of the diecast, and you can really see the detail of the front headlight impression on the metal of the diecast. Looks really, really sharp. It just shows you how deep the headlight groove is really on the diecast. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised they made it that deep into the diecast mold, or for the real car, because that's going to parachute a little bit and slow it down in terms of aerodynamics. So that's kind of interesting. They allowed that much detail. The whole splitter here has a little bit of a, I don't know what the heck that is, piece of paper or something there, but it is sprayed matte as well. Very, very sharp. Go to the left side of the diecast here, and the only logos is the number 5 on the door panel, which gives me a lot of Kyle Larson vibes. And then you have the Bill Elliott name right there. And what's crazy is this diecast was made in 2014, right? That was 11 years after he retired from his first full-time cup race season, or cup season. Here in 2025, that is 11 years since this diecast produced. So this car is technically almost closer to when Bill Elliott retired as a full-time driver than it is today. That's crazy to me, because I remember 2014 very well. That was the year, of course, Dale Jr. won the Daytona 500. Chevrolet would have a fantastic year that season. They won the championship, the Coke 600. They won Darlington. They won the Brickyard. Heck, I even think they won the All-Star 3. I mean, they literally won them all. It was bananas. So another interesting thing is the side skirt is also matte black as well. Texture of the car, even though it looks really rough, it's actually really smooth. So that's a good thing. Go to the back panel of the diecast, and you can see once again the matte finish spoiler, which looks really, really cool. It is painted on, I think. Like, I don't think it's decal wrapped. I'm trying to see if there's any spray area. You can see a little bit of imperfections on the sides, but I think they put this into a little sleeve and they spray it on, I believe. But the clear coat really, really sharp. Got a little bit of some dust or something there, dirt. It's a brand new diecast, so it must have been in the factory. You have a little bit of a scratch right there on the back panel. You can see some gloss. Go to the right side of the diecast here. You got the number 5. You can see the jack post arrow right there, but it's not on the left side of the car, is it? No, it is. Oh, okay, I didn't even realize it. So that's one other logo on the diecast. Go to the top of the car. You have the number 5 right there. I'm curious why they chose Bill Elliott to do the test session. I'm not sure. I know his son obviously was running full-time in 2014 for his first year, but I'm curious what the backstory was for this. It reminds me of 2013 when Rusty Wallace, yes, Rusty Wallace, jumped into Brad Keselowski's car and actually did some Daytona testing in the the Gen 6 car in 2013. I was really excited because that was the only time I ever watched Rusty Wallace turn a lap, right? Or it was during, the testing. I don't know if they actually showed it live on TV, but I think they at least showed replays of it, which I thought was really, really cool. Number 5 right there. Nothing on the back window. This is before I think they had the name banners. I could be tripping on that. And then over here to the deck lid, nothing there as well. Go to the bottom panel of the car. You can really see just the evolution, quite frankly, of the Cup cars. Because this was a very similar chassis to the Cup car back then. And they would run this up till 2021, having the similar chassis in the Cup Series. And then now in the next gen era, that being 2022 to 2025 plus, Xfinity still runs this chassis, so it's kind of interesting to see how long it has survived. It is the 2014 Nationwide Chevrolet Camaro. Always thought the Nationwide series was pretty cool. Definitely missed that era of NASCAR. So I'm going to show a couple other Xfinity diecasts that are currently available over there at Circle B that I think are freaking awesome. We're going to grab a couple diecasts here, fellas. So this is a Junior Motorsports car right here. This is a Regan Smith from the same year, a 2014 car. Beautiful looking Ragu paint scheme. Just did a diecast review on it, man. Highly, highly recommend picking this one up. That was another one of those cars that were still in stock over there at Circle B. Here's another one. This is a 2015 model. This is not a Nationwide series. It is a Xfinity series diecast. Kevin Harvick in the Armor Chevrolet Camaro. So, I mean, could you imagine having like a Xfinity series, collection, all these freaking diecasts you could get? They have so many beautiful Kevin Harvick paint schemes, man. I mean, you have this Hunt Brothers Pizza car. You have the Morton Buildings car. I think they have the Bad Boy Buggies car over there. Oh, my goodness. What other paint schemes they have for Kevin Harvick? I mean, they have a megalodon of these Xfinity diecasts, all kinds of different paint schemes and drivers. It's amazing, right? It is freaking amazing. Highly recommend picking up some of these. And I think all of them were like $4, $5, give or take. Really, really, really affordable. So that's fantastic. And they're all brand new, too, which is even better. Take one little look at the box here. And I'm trying to see what the front design is. I don't know why I'm holding the car as well. Probably drop it, so let's set it down. I'm trying to see, is that the infield or like the sidewall? Like this right here. I'm trying to see, because it looks like it's the infield at Daytona, because you can see a little Daytona marking there. That might be the infield. Yeah, because this is where the flag is. So I imagine they had the American flag in the infield, and that's what the photo is. I was trying to figure that one out. I'm like, what is that? It didn't look like a stock image or something. It looks like people right here, and they're holding the flag, and they're like, doing the whatever, the celebration thing. And then over here to the left side, you see the cars kind of in motion. I like to see usually what race is that from. It's clearly a Gen 6 car. Like, what's weird is this one right here looks like Denny Hamlin's car. If you look closely enough, you can see the white front end of the car, and you can see the black top of the car, which, Denny Hamlin had his FedEx cars were all the same color almost, except for like the accents, blue, green, orange, red, X, Y, and Z. But for the majority of it, it was painted black. So that might be Denny Hamlin's car. I don't see any of them on the back side of it. So it's only the front that has the actual Daytona thing here. On the back side, it's just your traditional 2014 box. You can even see kind of that honeycomb pattern. But I found that really interesting. You can see even a little bit right here on the corner. I always like looking at the different things for it. So enough of me being a dork. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to think real quick before we end the video. Did they make another Xfinity test car from 2014? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they did, because I think they did a handful of the Cup cars. I think they did like a Denny Hamlin, a Dale Jr., maybe, I don't know, Jimmy Johnson or something. I don't know. I'm trying to see, did they make another Xfinity one? Because if they did, that would be really cool to do a diecast review on. Easily one of the most obscure diecasts from the 2010s. I mean, it's a Bill Elliott test car, apparently for Daytona in the Nationwide Series. You can't make this stuff up. That's all for now. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.